So these big wires here, come from the house or go to the house. That's what I'm tied into. If you look, there's a connection made here on these wires. These three wires. There's the other one. There's the other one. Come down. These two wires are grid power to the house. That breaker is off. That's on there, so if I'm bypassing the inverter and all the stuff out here, I can run the house directly off the grid. Okay, so that one connects there. Then those go inside. I'll show you where these wires go inside. And these are this breaker is for the inverter power. So this is grid, and it goes in and connects to the right here for in, and then the output comes out and goes to this sub panel. But see, originally on this 6000 XP, it had these bars, and they were hooked together here because both these go, both the grid and load neutral and grounds go here, and they're separate on here. So I think that's what I'm thinking. That's where the problem is. So what I did is I just took and I put a neutral wire and a ground wire and came down and tied these in. I used a split bolt. I haven't wrapped that one up yet. I wrapped that one already, and that seems to fix the problem. So it's kind of a weird setup with the two switches I have outside there. But like I said, it's worked for a year and a half. It just, and then the reason the other inverter blew up is because of this switch over here. That's a double pull, double throw switch, and it's hooked to my pump. So I could run my pump off either the inverter or on the grid. And because that switch is a really weird switch, I hooked the wires up wrong. Also, too, I may have pre-dementia because I'm getting old. So anyway, that's it. That's the wires. These are all, I've got them. I marked them all before I unhooked them. These all go to the, half of them do. And these are the ones that go out and connect to the, where I had those split bolts on the big heavy power line or supply lines going to the house. These go to there and come out of this breaker. This breaker here goes through and goes outside, and this one here goes through and goes outside. So if I turn this off, I'll lose power in the house off the inverter. So if I'm on grid power, I have to turn off. There's actually a safety on there, so you can't have them both on. But basically I have to turn off inverter power, and then I come turn all these off, and then I can turn the grid power back to the house. Well, that's it.